Hi friends, this week on Fairfield County Extension's Fairfield Focus Update, we are going to do something just a little different. You know, typically we talk to a lot of youth about their livestock projects. We brought you a lot of interviews about different events during county fair. This week we're visiting with Bloom Carroll FFA students and their aquaponics project, where they are not only growing fish in a tank, but using the recirculated wastewater to grow a variety of greens and salad mixes. Stay tuned. We're going to be right back, and hey, you don't want to miss this. Hi, this is Connie Smith with OSU Extension in Fairfield County, and we love taking the farm page out and about for WLRY. So we're kind of sitting in the middle of the Bloom Carroll FFA. I guess it's your shop, right, Nick Dawson? Okay, so tell me a little bit about Nick Dawson. I heard you had a dairy feeder calf at the fair.
Yeah, so this is my first year with showing dairy feeders in 4-H.
Okay.
And I did pretty well. I got second in my class in the one and fourth on the other.
Wow. So was that your first year raising dairy feeders?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what'd you think of that experience?
It was pretty fun and
Yeah.
challenging at first to get them up the weight, but
Yeah.
I figured it out with the help of Zale and Susan Maxwell.
Yeah. And how about that washing the cows?
It was hard to keep them white.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. Okay, Claire Jackson, tell me a little bit about your horses and goats at the county fair.
Well, I have breeding and market goats.
Okay.
So I do showmanship and then the breeding and market classes, and then I also show my horse and I do barrels and foals.
Yeah. Oh, the speed events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to go fast.
You like to go fast. Okay. So, successful?
Yeah, I was pretty successful. I go at first and second and another first with my horse and some more speed events. And then with my goats, I chose pretty well.
Good for you. Good for you. Okay, and then that Mitchell Jensen, Mr. Turkey.
Yep.
I saw you had a turkey at the fair.
Yep.
How'd that go for you?
Grand champion.
Oh, wow. Surprised?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty surprised. Yeah, well, we featured Mitchell. If he looks familiar to you all, we featured him a few weeks ago, talked about that Grand Champion turkey and how he has made marketing those birds quite a little enterprise for himself. But now we're talking something different, because we're here in the ag shop and we're talking about an aquaponics project. Golly. Nick Dawson, how does that work? Give me, I see all these little plant trays. So tell me, how does it start?
So first what we do is we get these little almost like styrofoam pieces,
Yeah,
and you put the seeds right in the little hole of them.
okay,
And then these absorb a lot of water, so you
Yeah.
take these trays, fill them up with water, and the plants start to absorb it, and it holds the moisture in here. And then you put them under grow lights, and they start to sprout.
okay. So like for those of you who can't see this, this almost feels like insulation. Do you think that's what it feels like to you? Yeah, kind of like insulation. And then you soak them. How long do you keep them soaking? Or do you put them under like a grow light facility? Is that what you do?
Yeah, they sit under grow light like at all times, and then we just add water to them to make sure they have enough, that way they don't dry out.
Okay. And what kind of seeds do you put in there, Nick?
So we've done baby lettuce, regular lettuce, arugula.
Okay.
Some parsley over there.
Parsley.
Borage.
So
And
is the
then
goal
black-eyed Simpson.
black-eyed Simpson lettuce? Yeah.
Yes.
So is the goal, like after that stuff sprouts, do you guys harvest that then?
Yes.
Yeah, you harvest
Because
it?
we've got that little tower that was in the ag meeting building, and we tried some of that in the class.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I liked it. It's a lot better than getting it from the grocery store than sitting in there for a little while.
Yeah, what, did you have a favorite variety you like?
I've always been a big arugula fan.
Oh, yeah. A little spicy, a
Yeah.
little nutty taste to it. Claire, you told me before we started this, because I asked, what was your passion about this? You told me with these two standing on both sides of you,
you brought the common sense to the project. Is that right?
That is true.
That is true. So tell us about the common sense. Why are you in the middle of this aquaponics project?
Well, granted that I am the only girl on the whole like aquaponics team,
Yeah.
I kind of look at things in a different perspective.
Yeah.
So I bring that to the table about
Yeah.
the order to do things or different ways to carry out.
So you say these boys kind of get the cart before the horse sometimes?
You could say it that way.
You can say it that way? Okay. Well, that's a good way to say it. Mitchell, I saw a post by your mama, and she said something about that Christy was showing, Miss Bachman was showing a nice little picture of y'all working on this, and she said that you love this project.
I did.
So tell me why.
It's just kind of neat how a fish can provide the nutrients that plants need. And how like most plants you can overwater them, but these ones you can't. They just stay in the water 24/7.
Yeah. So what kind of fish are you using?
Tilapia.
Tilapia. Okay. And like you start them out very small, right, in the tank.
Oh yeah, they're probably probably an inch or so.
An inch or so. And
Yeah.
then how big do you hope they get by the time you're done with this project?
I'm not really sure. This is our first year, so we haven't really
So
studied
you
a whole
haven't
lot about
really
fish, but
Seeing how big it's going to grow, how they're going to grow.
yes.
Yeah.
But our end goal is to have somewhat of a small fish fry, just kind of for our chapter. So
Oh yeah.
kind of
Cool.
neat to taste that.
Yeah. Well, I got to share with our listeners, this whole thing started about, probably 2015, 2016, with a grant from Tractor Supply, Growing Your Communities, and Mrs. Bachman and her students back then, Mr. Colby Jepson and Ethan Brewer and Evan Smith, put together this project and kind of never just got it off the ground. So it's really cool. The day you put fish in, I got a video that
Yes.
said, here goes the fish. So I was all excited to see that. So what do you hope to learn at the end of this project, Nick Dawson?
I hope to learn how to like raise tilapia
Okay.
and just to see like how to like grow plants through like aquaponics.
Yeah. So you told me that one of your things that you really liked was you like plants. Do you like the variety of the lettuces and the greens that you grow?
So like I have a garden at home,
Uh-huh.
and I grow like tomatoes and peppers and all different kinds of things. But I really haven't focused on lettuce or herbs.
Yeah.
So like I thought this would be kind of cool to figure out how to grow those, so I can maybe try it at my house
Yeah.
and see how it goes.
Absolutely. Well, what a great way to try. I mean, with all the different seeds you're doing, you can really hone it down to what you like. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Claire, what are some of the things that you want to learn? Or why did you even get involved with these guys?
Well, I got involved because, first of all, I didn't know really anything about it, and I wanted to learn more about aquaponics. And then, second of all, I'm not a big like fish eating person, but I like figuring out different ways to go about certain tasks. And I thought this is like a very out of the box way, and that we had to like construct it and kind of build it from the ground up.
Yeah.
So I thought,
Did you like that? Did you like that growing from the ground up?
yeah, because then it just makes it 10 times better.
Yeah. So Mitchell, what do you hope to learn from this? Got an idea?
No, not really.
Yeah. So you just kind of wanted to get involved and just kind of see how this all works.
Right, because if I was an FFA, I wouldn't really know much about it.
So why are you an FFA, Mitchell Jensen?
Well, first of all, I'm big into 4-H and I like agriculture, so it's pretty much how I got started. And here we are.
Here you are. Oh, here you are. What's FFA done for you, Mr. Jensen?
It taught me a lot more than I know about agriculture
Really?
than when I first started.
Yeah. So this is a team where you feel like you really fit in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You feel like you fit in this chapter too, don't you?
Right, sports wasn't really my gig, so
Yeah.
agriculture is.
So this is your family.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've heard this rumor that like you're so worried about keeping the schoolwork up that you're missing National Convention and you're just going to be here at school probably tending the aquaponics,
Yeah, taking care of the fish.
taking care of the fish. Dedicated little farmer that he is. Claire Jackson, why are you in FFA?
Well, actually, I went to St. Mary's in Lancaster, and I came over to Bloom for the FFA.
You did?
Yes, I
Oh, I'm
did.
so proud of you. Yeah.
So I was interested in agriculture, and like Mitchell is involved in 4-H. I'm also very involved in 4-H, and I knew there's like different like CDEs that you can do to also better you for your future. Like I'm in one of the business, like the job interview CDEs, just to like give me that experience. So when I go on, I know how to do things and I'm step above it.
So you like walked away from your language certification to come here, so,
Yes.
yeah, good choice.
Yeah, I don't regret it.
Yeah, good for you. Glad to hear that. That's awesome. Nick Dawson, what's FFA done for you?
Well, it's taught me a lot more about farming and agriculture, and it's also taught me teamwork too.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Teamwork. So what do you mean by teaching you teamwork? Doesn't everybody always just want to work together?
Well, not really.
Not really. Okay. So when you have a blue jacket, do you feel like you're part of a group? Do you feel like you're part of a family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like I'm like everyone else that has one. It's just like my family.
Your family members. Yeah. Blue jackets are pretty cool stuff. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it true you two, Mitchell and Nick, are not going to national conventions?
Correct.
Caring for the fish.
Correct.
Keeping that 4-point grade average. Is that correct? Is that what we're doing?
Trying to.
Is that what we're doing? Why are you always giggling? Why are you always giggling, my friend? He's a cute kid. Well, golly nits. It's so good to be back at Bloom Carroll FFA and in their shop. I spent many years here with my own son, and actually he came from Canal Winchester to be a part of the Bloom Carroll program, and never regretted it 1 minute, dear. So I wish you only the best. I wish all of you only the best, because the only way you learn is by trying. So to revitalize this aquaponics project and make it come to life again, oh my gosh, just makes a lot of people really happy, and really, really proud of your efforts. Congratulations. I wish you much success. I'd love to come to the Fresh Fry, Mitchell.
Yeah, we'll
I'll be
invite
there.
you.
I'll be there. All right, this is Connie Smith with OSU Extension in Fairfield County with my good friends from Bloom Carroll Agriculture, Mr. Nick Dawson, Claire Jackson, and Mr. Mitchell Jensen. Always a pleasure to visit with young people on the 88.9 WLRY Farm Page.